Welcome back to NTV Weekend Edition, and this is our extended coverage of the farewell process for Raila Amolo Odinga, the former Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya. And today there was a viewing of his body in Nairobi at the Nyayo National Stadium following the state funeral service, and tomorrow his body shall be taken to Kisumu, and we now cross over to that very county, to Mamboleo grounds in the county of Kisumu, where our senior reporter Ibrahim Karanja is standing by. Ibrahim, good evening. What can you tell us in terms of what is happening there in regards to the atmosphere there and the preparations for tomorrow?
Well done. Good evening. It appears that the security apparatus and, of course, the leadership of this particular area are taking or are not taking or leaving anything to chance in terms of law and order tomorrow, because while we earlier thought about the complexity of having people spending the night at the Mamboleo grounds, the leadership and the security apparatus have successfully been able to handle this. And right now, aside from some few journalists and the police officers who are, of course, guarding this particular area, no other person is allowed. Mamboleo grounds has been cordoned off and up until tomorrow morning, so that they are able to control that seamless access to view the body and a seamless exit to ensure that there is no disorder, as was seen yesterday in Nairobi. So as we speak currently, those are the people around the stadium, but we also have information of how they will be coming in tomorrow, because there is a specific gate allowed where everyone else will be walking into the stadium using, that is gate number 6. Then they will be exiting using gate number 8. No one is allowed to sit in here. There is a dome right at the middle of the field where the remains of Raila Amolo Odinga will be, and that is where they'll be walking in to view the body very briefly as they walk out using gate 8. Only the family and some officers from the military, because this exercise will be conducted by the military, will be at the dome. Not any other person, not a single person will be allowed to also sit at the terraces. So it is not a function, rather, where people would be sitting to expect speeches. It is a simple walk in, view the body, pay your last respects, and walk out. We have also established that no one will be allowed to drive into the Mamboleo grounds, and that is also as part of the security measures. They will be walking on foot from the roundabout that comes to the Mamboleo grounds. So just to maintain law and order, no vehicle is allowed to this particular area. The remains of Raila Amolo Odinga will be landing right inside this particular stadium at 8 a.m. That is when the exercise of viewing the body will start some minutes after. But we expect crowds to be here, or the people and mourners to be here from as early as 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And we shall be here to keep our viewers updated. But just as I wind up, Dan, earlier we saw mourners light candles across the town. If anyone who was landing using the airport, they'd find mourners lighting candles from the road at the airport going to the nearest roundabout. We also saw some candle lighting activities at the sports ground. We've also seen the same activity at Otonglo area, that is on that road heading to Bondo. Kondele, up until now, has thousands upon thousands of people in the streets mourning Raila Amolo Odinga, and that applies also to the areas of Manyata and various other areas. That driving right now within the streets of Kisumu is not that easy. There is huge human traffic that makes it very difficult to move. But all that in the spirit of mourning Raila Amolo Odinga. After here, from 3 p.m. tomorrow, the body will go by road to Bondo. It is a distance of 63.3 kilometers. I actually checked from this particular stadium, the Mamboleo grounds, to the Opoda Farm residence, 63.3 kilometers, where Raila Odinga will be having the final journey to home. And there will be designated places, all those shopping centers or town centers, where mourners will be converging to just wave a last goodbye for Raila Odinga. Done.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim Karanja, for that update, and we shall definitely be joining you tomorrow early in the morning as we begin our coverage of this next leg of the journey. And we're going to stay in Luo Nyanza now, going to Raila Odinga's home county, which is Siaya, and specifically in Bondo, where Ruth Sar